So, of course, if I only go for Fendas, then the name isn't unique at all. I mean, that's a word in like Portuguese, I think, and also technically Esperanto as well. The verb "me fendas" means, I don't remember exactly what it means. I think it means I split, like I cut, I divide, I tear apart. Because that makes sense, you know, because that's what a fenda is. That's a slit, that's a crack. So it's like, it makes sense. Esperanto is, you know, influenced by Romance languages, amongst others. So yeah, mi fendas means I split, I guess. And, you know, I've talked about before how I used to learn Esperanto, how I was interested in Esperanto. I mean, after all, I played an Esperanto video game on this channel once, Esperanta Aventuro, but it was too confusing for me to keep going with. I just wasn't interested, and I'm bugged. Well, thank God I died. Also, I find it pretty funny that Burgess, in one of his videos, he's wearing a Senketsu Kirakiru shirt, like a Senketsu, Kamui Senketsu. That's pretty funny. You know, Kill la Kill, maybe, perhaps, it probably is like my second favorite anime. I'm the detective. Oh, and one more thing I was going to talk about. My back hurts. My back hurts. If I position it in a certain way, if I like bend down, oh, it hurts. Like if I turn it in a certain way, it hurts. It hurts tremendously. I wonder if that's because last night I was just lately, just in general, I've been having a really bad what do you call it? Form. No, what do you call it? Posture. That's what you call it. I've had really bad posture lately. I don't know if I ever had this bad posture when I was like 9 years old. You know, the way I sit at the computer nowadays is like crazy. I don't sit very well, I don't think. Like, I try to sit properly once in a while, but it just feels wrong. It feels like I'm gonna slide off the chair. Because, like, I'm sitting, you know, with my... Well, with my behind as far back into the chair as possible. And yet, it just feels like it's gonna slide down, and I'm gonna end up in the middle of the chair. Maybe it's just because this chair is formed awkwardly. I don't know. Maybe it's just this chair in particular, but... And I actually have a different chair, but I just don't use it because it's way too narrow, so I can't manspread. I'm not even manspreading right now. That's a pretty weird complaint, but you know, sometimes I just want to, so... Yeah, I mean, it just feels way too constraining. And amongst other reasons, too. Well, yeah, it just feels too constraining. It's... I guess otherwise it's a pretty good chair, but even then it also feels like I can't really sit properly. I mean, people talk about good posture. Isn't good posture having your back against the, you know, back straight and stuff? It feels like you can't have your back straight when you're sitting in one of those gaming chairs. Oh, and I turned up the audio. Well, this is going to be awkward to edit. If not downright impossible. Because now I just adjusted the audio, which means it's going to be adjusted in editing too, which means my numbers is going to be messed up, like, as in, I'm going to have it turned down, like, a lot, because I had just had it turned up in the game. Now when I turn it down, it's going to be way too quiet, so now you're not going to get to hear anything. Unless I remember to turn it up at this point, which I won't. Because I don't edit my videos. Like, meticulously, because I'm lazy. Like, I literally released like 11 videos today. I think it was 11. I released 11 videos today, so I just rendered them and uploaded them today. And sure, those could be, that could all that could have just been one video. Like a 1 hour and 45-minute video, but I feel like that's just too overwhelming. I like to divide them into 10-minute videos. Maybe that's stupid, but I like it. It makes the episode count a lot higher, which it's fun to brag about. You know, I would love for this series to reach like 600 episodes. That's something you can brag about. Or maybe I'm just weird. Maybe that's not something to brag about at all. Probably not. No, of course not. But that's just how I feel. I mean, and it makes things pretty annoying, actually, because I'm in the middle of talking about some topic, and then I have to cut it somewhere, so I have to find the perfect spot to cut it. Because I do cut it manually. It's not like I have some algorithm. I try to cut it at an appropriate place, so not like in the middle of a sentence or in the middle of... I try not to cut it in the middle of a topic either, but the thing is sometimes I just go on, so timing doesn't really work out that well. I don't know, sometimes it's just complications like that. It shouldn't matter much though. So yeah, my back hurts. It's very annoying. But that's not such a big deal. You wanna know what's a big deal? Well, not what I'm about to talk about. I'm not going to talk about some big deal stuff today. What I'm going to talk about, though, is get back to the Ace Attorney Online thing. Oh, and by the way, before I started recording this, I was like, oh god, please don't tell me my brother's gone to sleep. Thankfully, he hadn't. I was worried because it was pretty quiet. So I was like, oh no. Well, thankfully. So, I released... Oh, no. Oh. The bow. You were not clever. Now you'll pay the pro... God. No. So, a few years ago, I released a case titled A Bulletproof Turnabout on Ace Attorney Online. I posted it in the Your Trials forum section. And I might have posted my first two cases in there too, or maybe that was a later edit I made. I'm hoping... I'm actually not sure. I'm hoping it'll be played a Bulletproof Turnabout. And not like my first turnabout, like the round turnabout. I think it was what I called it, because it was about a ring. So I'm very much hoping he didn't play that one. Even if he did play the first one, his advice still applied to the third one, a Bulletproof Turnabout, because I've taken. The thing is, a Bulletproof Turnabout is so cringeworthy that I can't play it. Maybe I should make a video of me playing it, but so that I have some outlet for my cringe, to make something out of it, so that I'm not suffering in vain. Hey, come here. I'm the murderer too, so come here. Hey, come here. I'm gonna murder the next one I see who doesn't come with me. Why am I even... Well, the thing is, it kind of provides me a front here, like, can be, like, safe. Hey, come... Dude! You know what? I'm tired of this. Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Yes! I love doing that. It doesn't really have the same charm when you're the murderer. But it's still a pretty fun way to Get some victims. Hey, come with me. Come here. No. Don't do me like that. I don't even care anymore. Do me like that. That's a lyric in El Scorcho by Weezer. It's a cringeworthy song. But I can't stop listening. Well, I don't know. I was listening to Say It Ain't So today. Why do I listen to so much music? It's rare for me, but anywho. Yeah, I was listening to that today for some reason, and I mean, it's just... I don't know, I guess I like it. Hopefully there wasn't a witness. Oh no. No, that wasn't a witness. That person came there later.